Today's daily debate question for the @MMA Junkie radio team and MMA manager Brian Butler from Sucker Punch Entertainment. At Bellator 222, Chael Sonnen retired and Fedor Emelianenko announced his return. Who made the right call? Dan, lead off.
You know, I don't want to say right or wrong when it comes to a fighter, another man, etc's career. That's not mine. But if I got to weigh in on this, guys, I'm going to go and elect that. I think as far as right call, I say Sonnen only because Fedor, I don't know what we're going to do here. I mean, sure, we're doing some really interesting things. That props to Scott Coker and Saki Kabara. All the possibilities now, cross-promotion we're starting to see. I don't see those possibilities in Fedor's book. In fact, you know, they're talking about a Rampage fight. I would rather see Rampage fight someone like a Shogun Rua. I know they're in different organizations and weight class, but that rematch has made sense so many times in the past and still does. Whereas I don't know if a Fedor one does. The only person I want to see Fedor fight, guys, is a guy named Randy Couture, but that had its chance, and that was all the way back in 2007. So that ship has sailed, so mark me down for just Sonnen on that one.
Just Sonnen. All right, how about you guys?
I think when you're looking at fighters towards the end of their career...
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. The choices are Emelianenko, Sonnen, both or neither. So you don't have to pick just one or the other.
Okay.
And I apologize for interrupting.
Don't interrupt me again.
All right.
I think when you look at these fighters and you see them at the end of their careers, some of them you sit there and you wonder, well, why are they doing it, right? And some of those guys are guys that don't really have an avenue after fighting. Chael Sonnen's not that guy. If anything, he's a great analyst. He's got a successful podcast show. I mean, he's got things he can do. He doesn't need to fight. So I think it's the right answer for him to walk away right now and to do it on his terms.
Brian, what do you think?
I agree. I think he's got a lot of stuff going on outside the cage that he's really good at. The analyst, the commentating. Bellator's keeping him busy with a bunch, so I think that was the best call for him.
What about Fedor re-signing? Should he have done that?
I'm not for or against it, but Fedor, the type of fight that I feel he puts on, I feel like he can still put that on. You know, like it's not like he's like some grappling, like, jiu-jitsu wizard where he's doing all these dynamic, you know, he likes to stand there and punch you, you know.
Right.
And he's still got the pop, so the only thing is he's got to be careful about getting popped by another big heavyweight guy, and that's the fear all of them have, so.
And that's what we don't know. And again, it all comes back down to those neurological tests. If they're all going back after each fight like a responsible professional, paying the $500 or $700, whatever it costs, I've heard different prices, up to $2,000, but these guys make good money, and they're okay. They remember their kids' names, their birthdays, their peripheral vision's still there. I'm telling you, man, these are the fights that pay you the most. I gotta imagine Fedor makes $1 million per fight.
You would think so.
Right? I mean, this guy's just been negotiating big contracts for a while. Am I right, Brian? You have a better idea? 500 grand?
A lot of money.
Okay, so
But
and Chael probably $250,000 maybe, just to show.
there's a lot of heavyweights that he can still beat. You know, heavyweights.
Right.
I mean, it's a popular division, but you know, there's a lot of heavyweights that I'm sure that Fedor could still beat. There's a lot of heavyweights that are, you know, not that.
Chael does
athletic.
His podcast is blowing up, and he's got to work with ESPN. But you know what? He's never far from a title shot, and it seemed like he's so consumed with that promise to his dad that I thought, don't retire, just hover, take a break. You know what I mean? Chill out here or there, and then if there's an opportunity for you to jump in there, I'm telling you, man, this guy's so committed to his wrestling, and if he can get you down, he's just trouble for a lot of the guys that are more striking based. But hey, man, after 2 knees, it could be like he was thinking, oh, you know, my bell is wrong. I don't need this shit anymore. So I will side with both. Made the right call.
You're going to side with both?
Yeah.
See, with Fedor Emelianenko, I would prefer him not
checked out. But you know,
I'd prefer him not fight. But if he is, I'm happy that he went this route in signing a long-term contract with Bellator, because I think what hurt Fedor before was when he didn't know if he really wanted to come back, and he'd take one at a time, fall out of training camp, gain some weight, do whatever, then come back, fight again. He's the best Fedor Emelianenko when he's set, I'm going to be a mixed martial artist, and he trains camp, fight, little break, camp, fight. That's when he's been his most impressive. So I'm kind of happy. I kind of want to side with you now, but I think I'm still going to stick with my pick of Sonnen.
All right. Well, this is how the results came in. 75% just said Sonnen made the right call. He retired this past Friday after the fight with Lyoto Machida. And a distant second place was both. So meaning Fedor signing re-signing, I should say, and Sonnen retiring. And then in third place was neither. So 8% said Sonnen shouldn't have retired and Fedor shouldn't have come back. And then 7% said Fedor made the right call by returning and thereby disagreeing with Sonnen's return. So it was a little bit of a twist and turn type of question, but almost 1,000 votes came in. Thank you to Junkie Nation, the listeners of the show, and the readers of the site for participating. All right.